We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CB, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, This ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Looking here for Smith downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere. Find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So that one will be accepted.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for only a couple.
You know, following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tannehill now to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. Steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City, and it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, the defense loses him. It's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Tannehill. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. It's Tannehill. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They're going to look to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
On 1st down, Hurts.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They'll set up to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. He'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And now the rookie's free.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point attempt to come here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Shakes off the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tannehill. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes Rager. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. From the 35 on second down. Hurts fumbles it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Tannehill's throw complete there to Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen in the end of halves.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hurts.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 15. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Check. Undercut.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 39. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that's complete to Sanders. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And taken right on the 30. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Johnson, oh, it's poked free. Football's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts. He hits Beasley right side. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I got you. I got you. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw again. It's caught. Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. Touchdown! Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands.
That's so fucking trash.
Tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The Sanders on first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 38, Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 54. Mike 54. All day, just like
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. But he's got Smith here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back to throw here. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd and 2, Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Desmond King picks it. And now look at him go. 30. Past the 20.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter. It's okay.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and goal, Tannehill flush to his right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back. And oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Hey,
What's up?
you trash, bro.
I was thinking it up.
You trash, bro.
Bro, Deontay got a breakout game. I'm trying to get him the
3
ball.
for 10. This is 3rd and
What do you
4.
need?
3 touchdowns, 150 yards.
And this
What do you
is
got?
going to be incomplete.
Nothing near
Certainly
that.
did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride
To be a
for stride
superstar?
with him.
Yeah.
Coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
That's why
Yeah,
I tried to
trash.
run the little run play for him. He got stripped once, and then he didn't get in the second time.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Take it at the 30.
Oh my God,
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are
bro!
39-yard line.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This
Man,
was a
come
chance
on,
to maybe
man.
provide a little bit of a spark.
They want you to lose so bad.
Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
And you call special teams.
I should have like 60 points right now.
Can be the first face
They want you to
sometimes.
lose bad.
True, right? It can ignite it one way or the other.
I should have 60 right now.
On first down, Hurts.
Oh my God.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it. And just shutting him off there.
I wasn't even trying to score.
Home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on
Wow.
defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
I wasn't trying to score, bro. I'm trying to get Deontay this straight.
But by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at him and beating them into the punch each and every time, this was a defense that was well prepared.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick.
Like, did he make Jalen Hurts left-handed?
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big
Bro, I swear Jalen Hurts threw a left-handed pass earlier.
I swear he did. I seen it. Oh God, I seen it.
I was trying to make sure I wasn't tripping, bro. He got this weird-ass offense. Trying to throw out routes and stops in the middle of the field. Harrison Smith killed him.
Not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Running right, here's Sanders. And that one going
Come
nowhere
on,
from
bro.
the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And now we'll see a
Oh,
timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Going for it with Sanders. And boy, this is going to be close.
That's so tough.
That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now. Excellent field position. From the 34 now,
He ain't got no
1st and
touchdown.
10.
No.
Oh, no, he ain't got 100 yards or nothing?
No. And I threw a pig.
Yeah, it's over. You might overtake Turner there, man.
I threw a pig trying to force it to him.
And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
You saw
All
him
right,
in
let's
the
go ahead and just
man.
add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception.
I can't believe I won playing like this.
The great coach of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
Man, yeah, what's the name?
Talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You said what?
You lost?
Man, yeah,
No, I ain't lose.
Man, yeah,
Another run here with Sanders. Now
when y'all think you're gonna break?
The day before Thanksgiving.
Now a timeout call
Really?
Damn.
defense as they'll head
Like
to
what?
the
What is that?
sideline
November
and talk over what to do
23rd,
next.
26th.
Like, that's we have class the day before Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
On the ground and struggling to put up points.
I mean, y'all do get mental health breakdowns. So
And then we got to come back on Monday.
Picked on by Harrison Smith. Gosh,
Yeah, fuck it, Deontay. You're not getting the trade, bro.
9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or
Is
maybe,
that-
partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The incompletion there.
At this point, it's just get Justin Jefferson an X.
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle
Don't
defense.
leave it on my
On these last 2
clock.
plays, both losses.
on BD.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Oh, I did not see the fucking safety.
That will be incomplete.
Bro, come on.
Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked.
I go for it any time in the 4th. Fuck it.
Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx
Sorry,
Field.
nigga, sorry,
And with
smoke.
things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would have to win total. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
You know my nigga Chico over there,
From
dog.
the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Trust mine.
Playing very poorly. Like, I'm playing bad, but he's playing worse.
To the right side and complete to
Chico's
Jefferson.
defensive though.
And he'll be out of
Surprised
bounds
he got in
just
the league,
inside the
y'all.
25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down.
Oh, my, RJ, you seen that fumble?
You through your screen? I heard about it.
Yeah. Or Smith. Tannehill.
Intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
You talking through the controller?
Eagles are gonna take
Yeah.
it at their own 2-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see
What you talking about, man?
Oh, my God. Oh, that's the hill. Oh, my God.
A great read, and it's picked off.
Jackson Hill got 2 pick sixes.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and
I'm
I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the
They
field. I
start
might
saying
get some
anything on
stats.
that
I might
hoe.
get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go
Man,
get it.
Jackson Hill better have a breakout game next game.
So it'll come out to the
Kenner.
25 on the touchback.
2 pick sixes.
Bro, do you see Drake Jackson when I played Flesh, bro?
Nah,
Nah, that nigga went crazy, man.
bro, you was supposed to send him.
They're down big here.
I know you went on the game, bro.
Just one last drive.
Bro,
Send him
he had
down.
2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, an INT, one fumble recovery or some shit. He had all kind of shit, man. I'm gonna release him. Who you gonna release?
Huh?
Shit, you gonna release Purse?
For Drake Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, they gonna boot out her ass.
I like that Drake.
Mama ain't gonna go for that shit, boy. Mama is not going for that shit, boy.
Oh my god, another fucking pick, Tannehill.
Tenner. They
Yeah.
got the dogs back on here.
Ain't nobody got no plug on them 11 cool grades, man.
I need to text my homeboy about it.
Yeah, I need that 10 for him, fool.
And the way that you presented, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a
This
dozen
nigga from
over the
Houston,
last
too.
2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. It's something we'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
Yeah, we down 5, y'all. Come on, pick the shit up.
Sets him up first and goal.
Bro, Jackson Hill, pick 6. We need it. A third.
Hurts sets up to throw.
Thought. Oh, no, touchdown. We're supposed to be getting 6.
Touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
Well, that last
Oh,
touchdown.
hit him. He got to die.
Score here and who is going to win the game. But I know all of our
Come
fantasy
on, man.
friends
What
are
y'all doing?
eagerly watching, and some people are dancing around happy right now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
This is
Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try.
You see my message to me?
Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
Drop 43 on this hoe, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's it. You sent it to me during the game.
Trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Well,
Come on, Justin Jefferson, go score one
they
time.
needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and
I had a
someone
care
has said
package.
here
Oh,
that
wow.
the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of
Turn
the
around,
time,
turn around.
the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big